Good afternoon, students. Let's start with the class. Let's start with a new chapter, that is probability. Earlier, previous years used to be for 6 marks, but now it is for 8 marks. So, as per the definition, what is probability? If A is any event, which is a subset of sample space S, then the probability of event A is given as favorable outcomes of A upon the sample space. That is, P of A will be always equals to number of whatever possibilities in A, that is the condition, upon your total sample space without any conditions. This always has some condition. This is without any condition. Sample space means in general, the total. Give an example. Suppose, see what is probability? It's nothing but you have to do some experiment. Okay, so there will be some experiment. Overall, what all are the possibilities? What all can happen when you do that experiment? That is called as a sample space. Okay, all the possibilities you can happen whenever you do that experiment. Now, A is what, like any condition that can change based on the question, but sample space will not change. That is in general. For example, if I consider the experiment is rolling a die. Okay, dice. One single one is called as a dice, and plural is called die. Single is called dice. If you throw many dice together, they are called die. So now this is your experiment, rolling a dice. Dice, you know, which you play with snake and ladder, that one. So when you do the experiment, there is no condition. So what all are the possibilities? So the sample space will be what all can be the outcome. Okay, what all be, this is nothing but this is simple. One, it can appear one, or two can appear, three can appear, four can appear, or six can appear. Any of these six numbers can appear on the die. So this is in general. Now I am creating that event. This I don't have to create. This is by default. The moment you roll a dice, this can be the chance. Now this consider. So I'm just assuming an event A. What are I'm just want to calculate what are the chances of getting even number. Now A is a condition. So A, what all are the chances if I'm doing this to getting an even number? So I've tried to think which are the other even numbers on the die. 2, 4, and 6. So I want to calculate the probability of getting an even number. Number will be P of A, which will be N of A. Sample space, always you have to divide by the sample space. How to read this? Number of elements in A upon number of elements in sample space. This is how we have to read N of A and N of S. So what is probability of getting an even number? Number of elements in A upon the number of elements in sample space. So how many elements are there? So N of S is nothing but 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many elements are there in A? 3 of them. N of A is 3. The probability is half. So this is how the basic definition of probability. Now, before starting with the chapter, there are certain things which you have to know. You know that probability can never be negative. If you are getting final answer after calculating probability as negative, means your calculation will be wrong. Same way, a probability can never be more than 1 because this number can never be bigger than this. Maximum it can be equal. In that case, probability will be 1. So, this is a certain result, like a formula which is probability is always between 0 to 1. Okay, cannot be less than 0 and cannot be more than 1. Second thing what you have to know is what is complement of A. Complement of A means not A, other than A, whatever it is. So if I say I'm throwing a coin, okay, so if A is the event of getting head and I want to ask what is complement of A, means not head. Not head means the other one will be tail. So other than that, what is the remaining possibility? That is a complement. So that is given by A bar or A dash. So probability of A dash is always, or we can say, if you add both of them, no, A plus B of A bar is always equals to 1. Both probabilities together is always equals to 1. Next thing, anything you don't understand, please ask. There's no point simply copying. And please write whatever I'm giving on the notebook. Third one, what is probability of A or B? Or always means union, remember that. You know this sign. This is a union sign. This is a intersection sign. Union means, and from the set chapter 11th, you know that you have to combine all the elements. Intersection means common element. Combine all elements. And intersection means pick only common element. So, or means union. There's a formula if you want to calculate the relation between union and intersection. If this is union, this will be intersection. Probably we can also use as union here. Main topic. Probability of at least one. That is also means the same. Whenever you ask to find the probability of at least one of something, the word is come across at least one. This is the formula. One minus probability of none. When you solve problems, you will understand, but try to remember this formula. At least one means same as union, or at least one is same. So basically, whenever you have to find at least one, you have to find union. None means neither A nor B. This is the formula. All this you have to know. Probability of at least one is 1 minus none means neither A nor B. Same way, probability of none ulta will make. This name is fifth one. This you put as sixth. Probability of none. What is probability of none ulta? 1 minus probability of at least one. The formula will reverse. If this is here, this will go here. Then next one, intersection. Means probability of, you can also, they also say A and B. And also it means the same, both A and B. The moment and word is there, it means intersection. Same like this fellow. If intersection is this side, union will be here. Okay, in terms of suppose complement also, P of A and B is also equals to 1 minus, if this is intersection union, this is another formula. If you are using complement, no, you notice this sign will always reverse. Probability of A but not B. I want to find probability of A but not B, or also same meaning as only A. I want only A and not B. Now try to understand this. This way try to, in terms of Venn diagram, it becomes easier to understand. This also means probability of A minus B. All these three means the same. I don't want B in this. Okay, it's like A and B are two friends. So you have to discard friend B from A everywhere. So it's like I want only A, I don't want friend B. In case A has 1, 2, 3, 4, B has 6, 7, 4, 1, and 9. And suppose I want to find what is A minus B. I want to find A minus B or only A but not B, like that. All these things, it means the same. Even if I ask to find only A, basically I want to discard B. So I have to look out. So here I can keep remove all common elements. I have to only remove the common element. So A and B were friends, suppose. Okay. When they were friends, they had brought some things together. Okay, similar things they have, suppose. Now, which are the similar things A and B are having? Same like the friend. This one is also same. So they are having 1 and 4 same. Okay, there will be some things. Now later something happens and then they fight. Now they are enemies. Now A is upset on B. Okay, they are enemies now. Now he doesn't want to keep anything which belongs to B, means something common with B. So I want only A but not B. So B things are discarded. Only A I want, purely A, whichever belongs to B I don't want. So what is going to happen? Whatever belongs to B is discarded. The remaining things are kept. So this is basically A minus B. Suppose I want to find B minus A. A minus B is not same as B minus A. Huh? I want to find B minus A. Now what it means? B is upset on A. Always goes to the, with reference to the first one. Now B is upset on A. Now he doesn't want anything A. So he wants to remove everything that belongs to A. Minus means remove. So what is belonging to A? This. So he will remove and throw it off. So what remains is 6, 7.
Your screen is not visible.
So 6, 7, and 9. So whatever common it shares with A will be removed off and the remaining things will be left. Now this is suppose in terms of normal sets it is given. In terms of formula we'll try to see now. This is the Venn diagram suppose. This everybody should know. This is a universal set always represented by a box. Okay. Now this is A and this is B. Now this full thing is A. This full circle is A. Whenever I refer B, it means this full circle is B. So what is this part? This part is nothing but A intersection B. Now whenever I say only A or A not B, what it means is I want only A. So what I did, I had removed, this means only A. I had removed whatever was belonging to B. Only A means only the dotted part. This is only A, which now what is happening, this part is being shared with B also. Whenever I say this is, so this is purely A only, which does not have anything in common with B. But this region belongs to B also. So if I want only A, the formula is n of A means the total thing in general minus this intersection. So whatever is common with this. So just see, we'll try to put this in Venn diagram and check with reference to the problem. 1, 2, 1, whatever is common, we put them together, no? 1 and 4. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So if I had asked only A, it means only the shaded part. So I removed off the intersection common part. 1 and 4 I had removed. So only 2, 3, and 5. What is B minus A if I ask? Only B means then this part. That is 6, 7, and 9. So try to remember in terms of Venn diagram, this becomes easier. A minus of a intersection B. N no now, so it will be P. Since we are doing probability, refer it as P. Same way, only B, so only B will be, that is B minus A, will be equals to N of B, this full circle, minus the common intersection. So which, how do we write only B means B but not A? Here also you write, just write the formula. Only A means P of A and not B. Not B means this is a complement. P of A minus P of A intersection. Same way, what is B minus A means? This is not B, not A. I want B but not A. I can write this here, no problem. Order doesn't matter, whether I write B here or this. So this is the formula of now let's start with the problems. Sorry. First one. P of A is given, P of B is given. So basically I have to find not A means complement. Anytime like this is there, no? You want to find this will always be 1 minus. So when the complement goes, this sign will always reverse. If this was union, no? Then this becomes intersection. So this is the formula. But now the thing is, I don't know what is A union B. A union B is not given here. A intersection B is given. So I want this value in order to find this. So what I'll do, I'll have to do find this first. So this formula also I know. What is P of A union B? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection. Calculate 1 by 4, 1 by 8. This type problems, try to learn what is the LCM. LCM is nothing but you have to try to make denominator same. This is highest number 1 by 8. So what I'll do, I have to make this also 1 by 8. In order to make this 1 by 8, I have to multiply by 2. Same thing multiply. Whatever I'm introducing here, I have to introduce here. Now, I want to make this 8. I have to multiply it by 4. This is already 8. So nothing to be done there. So now denominator everywhere is 8. It becomes easier rather than cross multiplying everything and then solving.
Teacher, it's 2 plus
Yeah,
4 minus 1.
yeah, it is 2. This will be 5 by 8. Now, this is not the end of the problem. Put this value here now. Three by 8 will be done. Next one. We have to find P of B. So in terms of this formula, A union B, I know that it is P of A plus P of B. This is given as 7 by 12. P of A is given by as half. P of B I have to find. And this also I don't have. This also I don't know. This also I don't know. In order to find P of B, I have to find this first. So for this, I can use this formula. I told you anytime this is there and this is complement, this goes reverse. Complement goes off, this becomes ulta. The same thing, this whole thing you can write this side, this part you can write that side also. This is how much given to you, 3 by 4. So this minus, if you bring inside, it will be plus. Plus 3 by 4 will become minus 3. So always you can exchange them. This will be 1 by 4 cross multiply. Now put this here. Take everything on one side. P of B have to calculate, so I brought this term this side. Now again, that's LCM method only you can use. Now the biggest number is 12, so everything will, I'll try to write in terms of 12, the common number. So this every weight is 12 now. One by 3. Third one. Fine. The union is P of A plus P of B. This is direct question. This will be 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5. Here you cannot write 5 in terms of 12. So we'll take LCM of 5, all these 3 numbers. I will take LCM, write all the numbers. You have to always start with the smallest number over here. So 3 ones, it doesn't go in 5. So just bring it down as it is. 3 fours. This. Again, among the smallest number is 4. This is just bring down. 5 also it doesn't get divided. 4 ones. Then 5. Till you get everywhere 1, you have to go on doing. And then multiply all the 3 numbers. So LCM is 60. So what you do is directly multiply everything by 60. This is one way. This is called LCM method. Upon 60. This you don't forget. Huh? Otherwise, what you have to do, try to make this into 60. So 3 into 20 into 20. Everything denominator you have to try to make 60. Same answer will get. 3 into 20. 12 to the 24. 5. 90. 39. 3 1 the 3. 3 3 the 9. 13 upon 20. Second one, I want to find this, so it will be, this will reverse. Complement here, then it will be reverse. Union, we just now found out that is 13 upon 20. That will be 7 by 20. Third one, if this is union, this will be intersection. This is already given to you. Answer is 11 by 2. Cross multiply. Both one. This will be P of A plus P of B minus P of A union B. This is intersection, this will be union. If this is union, you have to find, here you have to put intersection. This will be 1 by 5. So you know LCM is 35, you can just check also. 5 1s are 7s are 7. So 35 is the LCM. So everything you have to make 35. So 3 by 7 into 35. All the terms you have to multiply by 35. Then common number. I'm not focusing much on this basic calculations, that you all should know. What is main is this formula and the substitution. After that, you all should be able to manage. The 12th standard students now, at least that basic simple logic of taking LCM, simplifying, you should know. Second one, As per the formula, you know that I want only B. Sorry, only A I want, not B. I want only A and not B. Only A means this part. So quickly, this is what P of A, the full circle, minus this I have to remove. Already in the question you can check P of A is given, and this I just calculated, it is 6/35. And then again you can make the same. This is another method which I taught you for. Directly you can make, instead of taking LCM, I want to make this 35, so just multiply it by 7. 7 minus 6/35, 1/35. P of P complement or A complement union B. Okay, I think I solved the third one for this. This was the third part, C part. This is the second part. I want, suppose, not A and only B. So from B, I have to minus intersection. P of B is given as 3/7. Make it same as 35. So I need 5 to multiply to make it 35. 15 minus 6. Something has gone wrong.
Teacher, first is B part.
No, but it is logic wise, it is same. P of B.
But teacher, value of A union B is 16/35.
Union intersection, what is given?
Not given.
So we have to calculate. So this also I think I took wrong. So we have to find it. 1 second. Huh? So this I think I substituted union value, no? Here.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So intersection value is not given. So in the formula I will need intersection. So we'll find intersection formula. So P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection. Union B. So we'll have to find this first and then substitute. So this is A is given as 1/5. Yeah, I found out, no? What answer I got in A? What was the A part? I've calculated this.
Teacher, 6/35.
Okay. Okay. So now this was the B part. We have to find this. Only A I want to find, suppose. P of A is given as so and multiply. Okay. And same way, I want only B. Only B means P of B minus P of A intersection B. So this will be P is given as 3/7 minus this intersection 6/35. 15 minus 6 by 30. So 9 by 30. Fifth one, if P of A is 0.2, find P of A dash. So we know that P of A is always equals to 1. So it will be 0.8. So if you want to find P of A dash, it's always 1 minus this. If you want to find this, it's always 1 minus the other one. So both answers, when you add, you should get 1. Next one. Next topic is independent events. Any two events, A and B, are said to be independent if occurrence of one does not depend on the other. They are independent means what? If occurrence of one, they'll never, like they are A, whatever is happening with A is not dependent on B, and whatever is happening with B is not dependent on C. Like suppose two students are answering the exam. Okay, until and unless there is no copying involved, whatever A is answering in the paper has nothing to do with the passing and failing of B. Okay, if not copied, normal in general, suppose without copying condition, if A is answering a paper and B is also answering or solving a problem. Now suppose you are at two different places, you are given some task, some problem to solve. So A, whatever will be solving, it will, that person will get the mark based on his experiment, whatever he solves. Same way with B. So such events are called as independent events. And for them, the formula is direct multiplication. P of A into P of A. If you have three events, then it will be like this. And so on. If you have four events, it would work for four events. P of A intersection, intersection means always multiplication type. So based on these independent things, I'll do some proofs. So first one, the proofs are if A and B are independent events, prove that first one, A dash and B dash are also independent. Second, A and B dash are also independent. Third one, A dash and B are also independent. We'll take up the first proof. Given A and B are independent. Already given. So what you know, I just now gave you the condition. What is independent formula is always P of A into P of B. Mark it as equation 1. In the question itself, they have given they are independent. So they are independent means P of A intersection B will be P of A into P of B. That is based on the formula of independent. The main formula for independent events which I have given that we have to apply. Now what we have to prove? To prove A dash and B dash are also independent. And that is to prove independence means directly this will become multiplication. The final answer you should get this. We will start with the left hand side. P of A dash intersection B dash will be my neighbor's dog suddenly goes crack. Yes. P of A dash dot B dash. This formula I've already given is always 1 minus. You know that this intersection will become union. Now you know what is P of A union B formula. P of A union B is nothing but P of A, put a bracket on P of B minus P of A intersection. Now open up the bracket. Now what is this? P of A intersection B is nothing but P of A. From where did I get? From equation 1. Out of this, now what I'll do? Between this and this, my P of B is common. Between these two terms. So I'll take out minus B common. So this will be 1 minus PB is out. So minus, if I'm taking out here, it will be minus. So that minus into minus should give me plus when I multiply it back. Again, what is happening? This and this term is common. Instead of this, P of A. What is 1 minus P of A? A common. 1 minus P of B is always P common. Is equals to right hand side. Next one. Again, same thing. Given A and B are independent. Therefore, P of A intersection B will be P of A into P of B. So mark it equation 1. Now what is that? To prove A dash, A and B dash are independent. That means to prove P of A and B dash. And means intersection. This is what I have to get. Whether I write complement inside or outside doesn't matter. Huh? This you can write out also, no problem. Now start with the left hand side. Now this is only a formula. Only a formula will be no. Again apply your P of A because this is what has been asked. Okay. Only A, this part I want. So it is A minus intersection. This formula. Same, only a formula. This is into, this is from 1. Now take out P of A common. And 1 minus PB is P of B dash. This is equals to right hand. Exactly same way you have to do the third one. Okay, same thing you do for third one. Copy that or just try to solve on your own. No, the first main question was about the proofs based on the independent. So the question one was proofs, out of which I solved first, second, third proof. The second question is if A and B are independent, some of the students initially, I think I must have given these notes to you all. You can just check, it will be there with you, or else I just send it in the group. Either you all take a print and keep those who don't have, because later there'll be word problems. And every time if I try to waste time in dictating this or writing on the board, it is not going to this help. So better take a print if possible, or when you have time, you can write, no issues. You don't want to take a print, and then staple it to your notebook and keep. If A and B are independent, P of A is 0.3, P of B is 0.6. Find P of A intersection. So already they will specifically mention that they are independent. If they were not independent, then you have to use this formula. This normal in general, this is the formula. But whenever independent, then you can directly use this specific formula. P of A. So straight away this will be. Third question. Okay. I want to find P of A intersection B, but I know P of A intersection B is nothing but P of A into P of B. This I don't know. It's not given over here. So, but what data has been given? This has been given. Anything else has been given in this? Hmm. So what I can do, I can use this formula P of A bar or complement, it means the same, whether you put dash. So this can be written as P of A union B. P of A union B actually will not help me. You see, even if I find P of A union B, because I will not know what is intersection also. So one more thing I can do using independent proof which we just used. P of, if they are independent, then even these complements are independent. So I can write it as P of B bar. Just see this. In the proof just now, first proof, we have seen that if these are independent, A and B, then its complement are also independent. So what is P of this? This is nothing but 1 minus P of A. And this is 1 minus P of B complement. And this is given as how much? 0.28. 0.28. P of A is given as 0.3. My aim is to find P of B first so that I can put here. So 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7. This will come down. This is multiplication. This will be 0. So P of B will be 1 minus 0.4. P of B is 0.6. Now put it here. P of A intersection B will be fourth one, probability that A can solve an example is 1 by 2 and B can solve it 1 by 5 if they try independently. What is probability that First one, both can solve. Second one, only one can solve. So probability that A can solve, P of A is given as half, P of B is given as the first one, both can solve means both A and B can solve. So both of them are trying independently, so it is independent event. A and B means intersection. So straight away P of A into P of B. This will be 1 by 10. This is only A can solve. Huh? Suppose only A can solve is asked, that means B is not solving. Okay, only you keep it as only one only. I'll do that case also. Only one can solve means there are two chances. A is solving but B is not solving. Or there's another option, B is solving but A is not solving. Only one can solve. If only A can solve was asked, and only this much you have to calculate. But now they're asking only one can solve. So you don't know who is the one. There are two options. Either A is solving, B is not solving, or B is solving but A is not. Or means always you have to write plus, huh? Remember that. So this is P of A. Or directly this you can put. As per the formula, the independent events, no? This will be what is P of A is given as this. So what is P of A complement? 1 minus half. That is also half. What is P of B complement? 1 minus P of B. So it is 1 minus 1 by 5, which is 4 by 5. Now put in the values. Anytime A and B is given, you want to find its complement minus that number from 1. Now substitute here. This is what A solves, B doesn't solve. Here B solves, so only one is solving out of the two. This chance or this chance, this possibility or this possibility. So A is how much? Half, 4 by 5 plus A dash means half. Next one, question number 5. A can solve problem of probability of B can solve a problem is given as 2 by 3. Probability that C can solve a problem is given as 3 by 4. If all of them try independently, Find probability. That first one is all can solve. Second one, given problem is solved. Third one is problem is not solved. So P of A is half, P of B is 2 by 3, P of C is 3 by 4. Somewhere or the other, definitely I will need complement, okay? So I'm first only finding and keeping. I'm just finding the complement and keeping. It's always 1 minus that. This is complement. Because here it will be needed. Later I don't want to come back and calculate and then check. So directly I'll be able to substitute whenever I need this value. The first sub question is all can solve. All can solve means I have to wait till the entire class solves. Means what, there are 3 students. I have to wait till all the 3 students solve. A also has to solve, and B also has to solve, and C also has to. So what it means, basically you have to find A and B and C. All 3 have to solve. And means intersection. So as per the independent, straight away answer is 1 by 4. Problem is solved. As the moment someone gets the answer, I will stop. So it doesn't matter. I will not wait whether A solves and B solves and 3 solves. I just tell the 3 students, I want the problem to be solved. I just need the answer. Okay, now whether it comes from A, whether it comes from B, or whether it comes from C is not my botheration. I just want that problem to be solved by someone. So what it means is A or B or C solves. Okay, either one of them solves, the task is over. Or means always union. Union means now there is no union formula for 3 of them. If it was single one, you cannot multiply. Only for intersection you can multiply. This is union now. So what I have to do is, if you see, or means I told you can also be written as at least one. Same as if at least one of them solves. So what is probability of at least one solves means? Probability none. I've given you on the first page, you go back and check probability of at least one formula is 1 minus none. None means no one solves. A also not solving, B also not solving, and C also doesn't solve. A and B and C does not solve. None of them are solving. So whenever intersection, you can always convert it into multiplication. Now whatever values you had got, apply. This was half. This was 1 by 3. 1 by 4. That is 24, no? Sorry. 23 by 24 will be done. Third one, problem is not solved. No one solves means same thing. Neither A solved, nor B solved, nor C solved. So 1 by 24 will be done. Last question. Probability that A passes is 1 by 3. Probability that B passes is 3 by 4. Let's just find out A complement also. And this is fails, does not pass. Whether I write here inside doesn't matter. So this is complement. Okay. This is the data I know. Now first one says both are passing. This everybody knows. Okay, A and B means A intersection B. So straight away A into B. 1 by 3 into 3 by 4. 1 by 4 will be the answer. Second part says Exactly one passes. What it means is probability that A passes and B fails, or exactly one of them is passing. So we don't know whether A is passing, B failing, or the other possibility is when someone has told you there were student A and B who had gone to answer exam. So somebody comes and tells you one of them, exactly one of them has passed. Now you are trying to think what are the possibilities. Now if you think A has passed, that means obviously B has failed. Or which other thought will come in your mind? Or probability that B passes and A fails. So I will put it them in this. And means always intersection. B fails means complement, does not pass. Or B passes, A fails. This is C, okay. Seven by 12 will be the answer. Third one, none of them are passing. Both are failing. Both of them fail. A and B are also failing. The last one, at least one of them is passing. Just now I got here. What is the answer? 2 by 3 into 1 by 4. This is 1 minus 1 by 6. 5 by 6. At least one. Whenever question is asked, or you can say if A, this, what is that? A or B passes, or at least one, it means the same. That is union. The formula is 1 minus none. None means nobody passes. Neither A passes nor B. A and B does not pass. Then apply the formula of independent, the substitute and calculate. We'll stop here.